From downtown Detroit, Local 4 Live starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Priya Mann filling in for Nick Monticelli. Thank you for joining us here on Local 4 Plus. Click on Detroit and streaming on YouTube. If you're heading out the door, you can take us on the go and listen to us with the Click on Detroit app. And we do want to start with some of the big conversations that we're having today, starting with the markets and what we spend. We're talking with an Oakland University professor about a key indication that things could start getting more expensive. Then Michigan's chief medical executive joining us for a conversation about a deadly drug re-emerging here in Michigan and has already contributed to 11 deaths. Plus, we will be checking in with Ashley. The air quality alert now gone, but we are still dealing with some unhealthy air this morning, and we're looking at some morning rain and storms as well. And let's get to your top headlines today. There is some movement in the case of the man accused of killing Danielle Stislicki. Today, there is a meeting between the prosecution, defense, and the judge to address legal and procedural issues. And there have been plenty of twists and turns in this case since the disappearance of Danielle Stislicki nearly 9 years ago. The 28-year-old Farmington Hills woman was last seen leaving her job in Southfield. Floyd Galloway is the man accused of killing her, and he was a former security guard where Stislicki worked and was considered a person of interest long before he was formally charged. For years, the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office denied charging Galloway, but in 2019, the Attorney General's office took over the case and charged Galloway with her murder. This is what Danielle's mom had to say to our Karen Drew in May.
She disappeared, and it's been years. It's not even a few years anymore. It's many years. I think we're losing sight of Danielle, the victim in this case, that her life was taken. You know, she hasn't been found, and we still have to sit here.
And the pretrial hearing starts at 11 this morning. The trial is set to begin in February of next year. Also in court today, a couple charged in connection to running a human trafficking ring out of a massage parlor. Paul Ketterman and his wife, Suwan Wan Juan, massage parlors in Commerce Township, Farmington Hills, and Westland. In March, Juan was arrested and charged, and in April, her husband was also arrested. Prosecutors say the two forced women to work at their business, offering sex acts for little to no pay. They're both expected in front of a Farmington Hills judge at 1:30 this afternoon. And today, people on Detroit's east side plan to rally for peace and push for an end to violence. Divine Restoration Ministries over on Harper Avenue is hosting it at 7 tonight. The church was home to the woman killed in a stabbing at an East Point McDonald's. Organizers say it will be a time to honor her and try to help the community heal. And taking a live look at the University of Michigan this morning, the university has 30 days to turn over tax records related to foreign funding. This comes after the Trump administration announces it's investigating possible foreign influence at U of M. It's centered around 3 Chinese citizens tied to Michigan accused of smuggling biological hazards into the U.S. In a letter to the university, the U.S. Department of Education gave Michigan 1 month to turn over 5 years worth of records related to foreign donations, foreign research collaboration as well. The letter also said Michigan received about $375 million in foreign funding since 2020 and has been late reporting about $86 million of those funds. The university says it will help with the investigation, but strongly opposes anything that threatens national security or the school's mission. Looking live over in Washington, D.C. this morning, where a list of things happening on Capitol Hill. The Senate just approved President Trump's $9 billion spending cuts package. The recession's package gives back billions of dollars that would have gone to foreign and public broadcasting. Today, the Senate can suggest changes and debate it before a final vote. If anything is changed, it will go back to the House for final approval. The Senate is facing a Friday deadline. Meantime, President Donald Trump is doubling down on tariffs. The president says he'll likely impose pharmaceutical duties at the end of the month and eventually would hike them to 200%. He also says he'll impose a 19% tariff on Indonesian goods. That's to be coming soon. And we do want to take a live look at the stock futures board this morning. Futures ticking lower right now as investors wait for earnings releases from several big banks, and they are waiting for the latest wholesale inflation report as well. That report is a look at how much businesses are paying for the stuff that they need, like ingredients, like materials and supplies. It gives us a look at what could be going up in price and how it could impact your wallet soon. On Tuesday, the latest consumer numbers fueled concern for Wall Street, showing the impact of the president's tariffs as they make their way through the economy.